Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to a new Kev 5 tutorial. Today we are going to be covering holographic displays, a great plugin used to set up holographic displays on your server. As you can see in front of you, here is one of the many types of holographic displays you can create. You can add multiple lines to your holographic displays, you can add icons to your holographic displays, and you can also use tags such as player count, player name, display name, and more. So let's get started. On this page you're going to see all of the variables for holographic displays. As I said, this includes players, a display name, total players online, max players that you can have on your server, the time of the server. This also supports bungee cord, which is really great, which means that you can list how many players are on a specific server, and so much more. So without further ado, let's check out some of these tags. So here's an example. Let me get up here, and I'm going to create a holographic display just right here, some simple spot. I always like to set 2 blocks down. It gives it a pretty decent height for the holographic display. The holographic display is placed right above where you're standing, so if you want it to be directly in the middle of a block, you should try to position yourself directly in the middle. Next, you're going to want to use this command to create a holographic display. HD create hologram name. So let's just do test, something simple, and then the text. This text will be the first line of whatever the holographic display is. So in this example, let's do, say you want to set this up for a spawn. You can do something like this, @A, @L, and this will do a bold and green coloring spawn. And as you can see, that will create the spawn. Now, if we wanted to add a line, it would be HT add line, whatever the name of your holographic display is. So in this case, test. And say we want to do the amount of players that are currently online. We can take that, we can do @2. This will make it a darker green. Players online. And then this. So this will tell you the total number of players currently online. As I am the only one online because my server is very empty right now, it will only display one person being online. However, there are many more. So say you wanted to say how many players totally are online on your bungee cord network, you could use this. However, I'm not going to use this because although I have a bungee cord network, hi Camtasia Studio, I do not have any players on my other server, so we're just going to ignore that for now. How about we jump to something a little bit more fun? So say you want to add an icon to your display for a shop, for example. Let me show you a nice example of that. You can see a great example of that here at this shop. Now it does look like I compiled and packed a lot of these in here. However, this is just some of the many items you can use. You can basically use any item. So why don't we go show you an example of that using our test. So we would do HD add line, test, icon in all caps and then a colon, no spaces, and let's do dirt. As you can see, it's going to add a beautiful floating dirt entity into the holographic display. If you ever wanted to remove this, you would just do, and if you ever wanted to know the commands specifically, you could do HD edit test. It will give you all of the possible things you can do. Say you wanted to set a certain line, so test. Say you messed up, you didn't want it to be dirt, you wanted it to be grass, right? You could do icon grass, and now it's grass. If you ever wanted to remove a line, you could do remove line, test, and 3. Let's get rid of that grass block. If you ever want to do something else, you can. And you can completely remove it by doing HD remove test. That's a basic gist. As you can see, I'll showcase a few more of these holographic displays. They're very versatile, really fun to use. And you can also add things like an entire player's name. As you can see, when I talk in chat, it comes up Prince Kevin Galvanist. You can have it display that. Let's show you a quick example of how to do that, just in case you didn't already know. HD, create, test. Let's look at the variable page. As you can see, the variable for display name is here. It does require protocol lib, so you will need to ensure you install protocol lib if you want these player and display name to display properly. And for fun, as you can see, there's this U. Let's use this. Yes. And then display name. I actually don't think it'll affect it, but let's try this. And there you go. Actually, that did work. It made a really cool rainbow thing. So guys, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I hope this helped you out. If you have any other questions about holographic displays, please leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video or if it helped you out at all, leave a like. If you enjoy my content in general, subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day.